football enthusiasts worldwide eagerly await the displays of great players on the grand stage. With every edition, the tournament serves as a stage for the continent's finest talents to showcase their skills and vie for glory. With names like Mbappe, Bellingham, Kane, Wirtz, Rodri, Griezmann, Bernardo, Silva, Kevin De Bruyne and many others, the 2024 Euros showcases an immense array of talent, and therefore inevitably there are players who will be on the bench for their country that will feel particularly hard done by. The 24 national teams involved in the tournament are required to register a squad of up to 26 players, of which 3 have to be goalkeepers. All the national teams going into the Euros will choose 26 players from their country who are in wonderful form, and this is where the problem arises, as squads can only choose 11 players for their starting lineup, which means the benches are stacked with talent. So the first one is a big one. Arsenal FC have had another excellent season, even though they once again fell short of the great Manchester City. They are proving themselves to be a force to be reckoned with for years to come. A key reason for this is the defence, and a big part of that defence was David Raya. That's right, the man who won the Golden Glove for the 2023-24 Premier League season. Although some say that this award was all down to Arsenal's back four of White, Gabriel, Saliba and mainly Tomiyasu at left back, Raya deserves a lot of credit and has made some big saves and performances to earn that Golden Glove. Raya, however, after all of this, will not be starting at the Euros. Unai Simon also won the Golden Glove equivalent in Spain's La Liga with 18 clean sheets compared to Raya's 16. Simon kept a clean sheet in 50% of his games, so is on par with Raya's ability with his hands, but has also been praised for his ability with his feet, which is where he may just trump Raya. Simon cemented his place as Spain's #1 goalkeeper since 2021 and now is set to start the 2024 Euros too. Next up, we go to the hosts. Despite Bayern Munich's disappointing season, Leroy Sané has had a good individual season for Munich, with 19 goal contributions in 25 starts in the league, and will be keen to play a huge part in Germany's success and get his hands on a trophy this season. And for sure, he would start if one of the best players in the world right now, Florian Wirtz, hadn't taken his place. The 21-year-old youngster has 22 goal contributions in 32 appearances in the Bundesliga this season. But not only that, but he was also the cornerstone player for Leverkusen on their way to winning the Bundesliga while going invincible. If Wirtz can play a key role in Germany lifting the Euros trophy, he'll surely be in with a chance of winning the Ballon d'Or this season. Cole Palmer is another player in wonderful form who's most likely not going to be a regular starter at the Euros. Since joining Chelsea in the summer of 2023, Palmer has been one of the best footballers in Europe. His standout attributes of mesmerising ball manipulation, elegant agility and acceleration, proficient passing and formidable finishing, especially from the spot, make him one of the best youngsters in the world in 2024. After an outstanding season, Cole Palmer was named the Premier League's Young Player of the Season, although this was his and Chelsea's only trophy of the season. The Englishman finished the 23-24 season with 33 goal contributions in 34 matches. With these numbers, Palmer should be a guaranteed starter for any team, but with the number of great players in the English forwards, it looks like Cole Palmer would be asked to make an impact from the bench, unless Gareth Southgate surprises us all and pushes Bellingham back next to Rice, with Palmer and Foden taking up the left wing and number 10 positions. Next up has got to be a potential crime if Ronald Koeman doesn't play this man. Jeremy Frimpong has played 47 matches across all competitions in the just concluded season. Frimpong was of great importance in the Bayer Leverkusen squad. During the season, he had 26 goal contributions, and he would have thought that would be enough to earn him a starting shirt in the Netherlands squads. But with Koeman's love for Dumfries at right wing back, who, to be fair, has had an excellent year with Inter, winning the domestic double, the same as Leverkusen, but Frimpong has been instrumental for Xabi Alonso. And the fact that Ronald Koeman has always chosen Dumfries is the reason why he may not start. Dumfries has played on the left side before, which we think is the route that Ronald Koeman should take, which will allow Frimpong to continue his excellent form into the Euros. Frimpong even started at right wing in a recent friendly before the Euros and registered a goal and an assist, so he's more than capable of playing right wing for the Netherlands too. Wherever he is, though, he has to start. Another in-form English player who's likely not going to start at the Euros is Ollie Watkins. Watkins is currently one of the best strikers in the English Premier League and maybe in the world at large. In the 23-24 season, Watkins had the second highest goal involvement in the Premier League, having scored 19 goals and provided 13 assists. Ollie Watkins' season was beautiful, but it's quite unlikely for him to start at the European Championship tournament because there's Kane. Harry Kane is a legendary English striker. He's arguably the best striker in Europe currently. Kane finished the 23-24 season with 44 goals and 12 assists in 45 matches. Kane found the net 36 times in his debut season in the German top flight, and with this, Bayern Munich's elite marksman won the prestigious European Golden Shoe prize. Kane was beyond wonderful at the Euro qualifiers. During qualifiers, Harry Kane was the highest goal scorer, scoring 8 goals in 8 matches. Against Italy, Harry Kane scored a landmark goal as he became England's all-time record goalscorer, overtaking Wayne Rooney in the standings. With beautiful displays for both club and country in recent years, it's almost impossible for anyone to think the English captain Harry Kane will be on the sidelines during the tournament. Since Kane is starting, Watkins is going to be on the bench. Southgate is famous for just using one striker. Next up, we go back to the hosts. Marc-Andre ter Stegen is another player that will likely not have a spot in the lineup. The German goalkeeper is expected to sit and watch Neuer start, despite an immense couple of seasons for Barcelona and the recent huge error Neuer made in the semi-final of the Champions League, which allowed Real Madrid and Joselu the chance to start the comeback and eventually win the game. Now that has placed doubts over Neuer's position. Barcelona's 32-year-old goalkeeper played a total of 28 La Liga matches in the just concluded season and kept 15 clean sheets, the third highest in the league. In the 22-23 season, ter Stegen was named the MVP for the La Liga campaign, following a stunning season where he kept an incredible 26 clean sheets in 38 matches. He's been a beauty to watch in recent years, and with his statistics and form, he will be a guaranteed starter for many European teams. It's just a pity he'll most likely be sidelined for Neuer in Germany. At 38, Neuer is still one of the best goalkeepers in the world and the favourite to start at the Euros. Since 2010, Neuer has sealed his position as Germany's number one choice. Neuer's sweeper-keeper playing style distinguishes him from other goalkeepers. Now comes the most controversial discourse. Should Cristiano Ronaldo be a starter for Portugal at the Euros? Now, without doubt, Cristiano Ronaldo is one of the greatest players of all time, but having joined the Saudi Pro League, is the Portuguese legend past his prime? Or should he start at the European Championship tournament? This question has led to a lot of controversies, with many saying the legend should not be in the lineup if Portugal want to win the Euros again. For me, Portugal are actually one of the contenders for this summer's European Championships. Former player Frank Leboeuf explains, I actually think they can win the Euros, but only if Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't play. The arguments against Ronaldo starting are based on age factor and a lack of competitive club football and his lack of defensive contributions to the team. But however, the other argument that you can't ignore is that he's Portugal's leading goal scorer of all time and will still be prolific in front of goal. I mean, Ronaldo ended the 23-24 season with 44 goals and 13 assists in 45 games for Al Nassr. At 39, he's still breaking records left, right and centre. So do you think Cristiano Ronaldo should be a starter for Portugal at the Euros despite his lack of defensive work?